Alright, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy Rico from Street Scores. Gotta come to y'all with a Chase Young film session after the performance he put on for the 49ers. I'm so glad he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Chase Young has had a large impact in a lot of the games he's played so far in his rookie season, but he just hasn't been able to get the stats every time because he's the one usually getting double teamed, and so everybody else is a benefactor of his presence. Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne, Tim Settle, Matt Ioannidis when he was here, Montez Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan. When Chase Young is on the field, offenses game plan against Chase Young, which allows everybody else to eat. So I'm very happy for Chase Young to finally have that statement game on national television for everybody to see that he's easily defensive rookie of the year, and he should definitely be a Pro Bowler already, year one. And it's not even just the play on the field, it's his spirit. I mean, he's like our Ray Lewis, our Brian Dawkins. He's the one making the most noise. He's the one getting in guys' faces, hyping them up, telling them to get it together. I mean, he's even done it to Alex Smith, Brandon Sheriff. I mean, the top veterans on this team. I mean, the quarterback, the starting quarterback, he's in their faces telling them to get it together, get hype, we can still win this, keep your foot on their neck and everything. Even with Terry McLaurin, Alex Smith, Brandon Sheriff, the Alabama guys, Chase Young is still the spirit of the team. We have a lot of them because even Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio have strong voices in the locker room, but they're saying that Chase Young is literally the Ray Lewis, the Brian Dawkins of this team. So it's not just the play on the field, it's the spirit, it's the energy that he brings also. He's the one running up and down the sidelines whenever somebody makes a play, whether it be defense or offense. If he's not on the field, he's still in the mix, hyping everybody up, congratulating everybody. But up until that 49ers game, Chase Young was the 6th most double-teamed edge rusher in the NFL. Just J.J. Watt, Joey Bosa, Myles Garrett, Brandon Graham, and Jadeveon Clowney were double-teamed more than him. And it's crazy too because Montez Sweat is 10th. We're the only team with 2 players in the top 10 that are double-teamed. That's why guys like Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne, Tim Settle are able to eat so much, because they're facing single blocks a lot. Not all of the time, but a lot. But Chase Young, during this game, for the film that I'm going to show y'all, had 6 tackles, a sack, 2 QB hits, a tackle for loss, 2 batted passes, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown. I mean, he had an amazing day. One of those statement, legendary, I mean, easily one of the best single defensive performances we've seen since Sean Taylor. This is the most sure talent. He's going to be great for us I've seen in a burgundy and gold uniform on the defensive side of the ball since Sean Taylor. He deserves all of those comparisons that he received coming out of college to guys like Julius Peppers, and he'll have the Sean Taylor-like impact on the team. He's literally that guy. I mean, there's other random stats he put up in this game too. We're going to get to the film, but I just wanted to give y'all some of the crazy stats he put up. Like, by halftime, Chase Young became the first player in Washington franchise history to record a fumble return touchdown, a forced fumble, and a sack in a single game. And this was by halftime, y'all, before we even reached the 3rd and 4th quarters against the 49ers. And he was also the 8th rookie in NFL history to do so since 1982. But let's go ahead and get into this film session, man. Third and 2, Chase Young, right side, top of the screen, per usual. Standing up, you know, he can do a lot of different things. Now he's down, he can do, okay, in coverage. Oh, he recognizes this is a good time to go. Sack. Good heads up play. Again, a smart player, and not many guys have that acceleration and speed to go make that play. And I like the fact that Jack Del Rio trusts him enough to let him make his own decisions. Because Chase Young, right here, is asked to be in coverage, but he has the free will to go get the quarterback whenever he feels like it's right to do so. Then he has the speed to do it. Back to the other angle. I like this angle because you can see that true elite athleticism that, I mean, unfortunately we couldn't get the true stats from the combine, but you can see it on film right there. Not many guys would have gotten there that soon to make that play. And again, I love the fact that not only does Jack Del Rio trust Chase Young to make the right decision, but also he's just getting creative. I mean, he put Chase Young in coverage, but allows him the opportunity to go make a play like this. I love it. Jack Del Rio is definitely one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and this is why. He trusts his players to make plays, and we have the talent now to do so. Now, 1st and 10, Chase Young on the left side this time with a couple of extra blockers near him. Okay, beat one guy, and he's chasing down Nick Mullins from behind. QB hit. Good play, good play. Put the pressure on him. Make him get rid of the ball sooner. Again, there's a lot of guys over here, but it ends up only being the right tackle trying to block him. Chase Young gets rid of him immediately. Come on now. Look at what Chase Young is doing to tackles in this league. Get hands on him first, get rid of him immediately, and then have the ridiculous athleticism to chase down this quarterback. Nick Mullins has to feel a predator behind him. He has to feel this predator behind him, and that was a good job for him to get the ball out, because look at Chase Young reaching for the ball. That's what I love about Chase Young too. He's not just satisfied with making the tackle, the sack behind the line of scrimmage. He's going for the ball right there, trying to force a fumble or bat the ball down at the very least. Now 2nd and 4 on the 31-yard line. Chase Young lined up on the right side like he likes to be against Trent Williams. Oh, Trent Williams doesn't block him. Too much speed, forced fumble. Come on now. Too much speed. You can't decide to just not block Chase Young. And this is where athleticism plays a large part in why Chase Young is so dominant, because a lot of the times, a lot of the great edge rushers, offenses just run the play away from him. You saw a lot of college teams do that to Chase Young at the college level, including Clemson. They would just run plays away from him. If they're going to run a bootleg, the quarterback's running a bootleg away from him, like we saw earlier where Chase Young had to chase him from behind. If they're running the ball, they're going to run the ball on the opposite side of him. And so a lot of the times, offenses will try to leave an edge rusher unblocked because they're like, okay, we're running the play away from him anyway. We should be quick enough to where the edge rusher doesn't have an impact. But nope, this is Chase Young. They're going to run the play away from him. This is Chase Young over here. He's too fast, athletic. And then with the help of Montez Sweat slowing the running back down a little bit, Chase Young with the big hit, forced fumble, and Chase Young just has a knack for that. He has a knack for forcing fumbles. Look at this. And a big hit. I mean, impact hit, forced fumble, recovered by the defense. Great play by Chase Young. And again, just look how hype he is after he makes this big play. And I love the fact that he puts the hand in to force the fumble. It's not just a big hit. It's the swipe with the hand that helps bring the ball out. And look how hype he is after the play. Look at him. Look at him. Everybody rallies around Chase Young's spirit and energy, man. He's making this team better, not just with his body, but with his mentality. Now 2nd and 8 on the 27-yard line. Chase Young on the right side like he likes to be against Trent Williams, who's actually had a pretty decent game against them, but Chase Young is just too impactful, so it hasn't mattered. Again, unblocked, and then, oh my lord, look what he did. Look what he did. Disrupting plays. Disrupting plays. You can't run a play like that on Chase Young's side. He's too fast. And then for you not to block him, the running back was supposed to chip him a little bit better than this. And since he didn't, Chase Young is athletic enough and aware enough to get his hand on tip the ball. And that's why the play ended up being incomplete. Again, I'll show it in slow motion. Unblocked. Still don't exactly know why. I guess they just figured they would be able to get around him with the play scheme. You know, running back is going to act like he's blocking them, but go out on a route. They were hoping Chase Young would be out of the play by then, and Nick Mullins would get rid of it. But Chase Young is too big, too long, too athletic, and too aware. Gets his hand on the pass and ends up being batted down. I mean, Chase Young is just different, bro. He's different. A lot of guys can't do this. Now 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line. Chase Young at the top of the screen. Ooh, nice stunt ran. Okay, and this is the play where Deron Payne made the sack. Chase Young's there to pick up the fumble. Now look at the speed. Look at the speed. He's faster than a lot of these guys that are smaller than him. Great blocking by the defenders going down the field. But Chase Young is he's just freakishly athletic, man. And he wasn't even supposed to be a part of that play. That's why I love his motor. He doesn't stop till the whistle stops. I mean, this play literally has nothing to deal with him. It's a nice stunt. And I would have liked for him to stay to the left side a little bit more. But he's doing everything he can to try to beat this guy with speed. I prefer for him to just go ahead and beat him upright. But he still doesn't give up on the play. Outside of the screen, comes and scoops up the ball. And he doesn't even want to just fall on the ball. I mean, he saw John Bostic about to get it. He said, nope, we're about to take this to the house. We need a touchdown. He didn't want to just accept getting the fumble recovery. Look at John Bostic. He said, nope, that's mine. We're going all the way. Still don't like it when people run with the ball like this, but defenders usually do that. And his hands are huge anyway, so he can get away with it. Then you get 3rd and 6 on the 46-yard line. Chase Young, where he likes to be again. Bottom of the screen, right side, weak side usually. Getting hands on Trent Williams, doing whatever he can. Realizes he can't get past them. Gets his hand on the ball, bats it down. Love it, love it. This was his 2nd pass defense here. And we're getting this not only from our DBs, but from our defensive linemen. Between Deron Payne, Chase Young, and Montez Sweat. Once they realize they're out of the play and they won't be able to make it to the quarterback in time to bring him down for a sack, They just have the awareness. And, I mean, you got to notice that Chase Young and Montez Sweat are all tall. They're tall, so they can see over the offensive lineman behind them and see when the quarterback's about to throw it. And that's what allows them to even have the ability to make this play, to be able to even see the quarterback. Look at him. He's looking at the quarterback. He's tall enough to see past huge Trent Williams and has the reaction time and athleticism to get a hand on the ball. That's another ball batted by Chase Young right there. High impact play. But yeah, man, that's the Chase Young film session, man. He's just an elite guy. I'm so happy we took him last year. It would be nice to have a better quarterback, but like I keep saying, I prefer to take Chase Young last draft and take a quarterback this draft than to take a quarterback last draft or whoever we may take this draft, because not just from his performance on the field, not just from his high motor, not just from his high IQ, his freakish athleticism that's a one-in-a-generation talent, he's also the spirit of the team. He's the one running up and down the sidelines, no matter if it's a play made by the offense, a play made by the defense. No matter what, he's the one yelling up and down the sideline, getting people hype, grabbing people's face mask and getting in their face and telling them to get in the zone, get ready, make a play this play, give it your best, and all of that type of stuff. He's the Brian Dawkins, the Ray Lewis of the team, and I love it. We not only got us a freakish, athletic, top Pro Bowl, All-Pro, future Hall of Famer defensive end, we also got us the spirit of the team. He is the identity of the team, and I love it. That's what we got with that second overall pick. I'm so glad we didn't trade back or take an Isaiah Simmons or any of those other guys. Chase Young is a very integral piece to our Super Bowl window that we have the next few years. You see all around the league that people are saying from ESPN, NFL Network, that we have a great Super Bowl window within Chase Young's rookie contract, and this is why. You're paying somebody almost pennies in comparison to what his value actually is on the field. That's the reason why I want to draft a quarterback, because it's the same thing. You get a great quarterback on a rookie contract. Now you have the money to pay other positions, and you have the ability to make your team elite everywhere on the field at all levels, offense and defense, and this is what we're getting in Chase Young. Now when his contract time comes up, you have to pay this guy top money. You have to make him the highest paid guy because he plays like it. He's going to be an All-Pro. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer. His impact is beyond just what he does on the field. Again, he is the spirit on the team, and I may end up doing like a season review film session on Chase Young at the end of the year, because he deserves it. I mean, the fact that I didn't do a film session on the Steelers game, I have to include that, especially with those goal line stands that he had a huge influence on. We definitely have to review that, but that's later on down the line. Make sure y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna work on a Cameron Curl film session also, so y'all will get that soon, hopefully before the game on Sunday. And of course, as always, I will be live streaming during the Burgundy and Gold game on Sunday, 1 p.m. against the Seahawks, so be on the lookout for that. And as always, man, I really appreciate the view. Please like this video if you liked it. If you learned anything, please subscribe. If you haven't, hit the bell next to the subscription button so you get a notification every time I release a video or a film session like this, every time I schedule a live stream, every time I start up a live stream. And as always, man, big shouts out to everybody that contributes to the channel. Shouts out to all of my donors, everybody that donates to the channel, gives anything that they have. Really appreciate it. Shouts out to all of my sponsors, especially my Pro Bowl sponsors, whose names you see scrolling on the screen right now. And again, man, I really appreciate all the support from all of y'all. Appreciate y'all liking the videos, subscribing up, sharing my channel to everybody, and definitely contributing with your donations and your sponsorships, man. I really appreciate it. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.